Hello, everyone. My name is Jackie Ellis from JackieEllis.com. So glad you're joining me in watching this video. I'm recording it very, very soon. It's a lot sooner to or a lot closer to the week, the start of the week than I normally do. It's been a wild ride this week. So, um, August 5th to the 11th, it's the waxing quarter moon. So it's the week of our lower chakras. And the title I was given for this video was Releasing What is Blocking You from Receiving. Ooh. Um, it was a powerful read and powerful messages that came through. So stay tuned. If you are in the Be Aligned membership for the Aligned app, you will be receiving the full video for this message. If you are, if you've downloaded or downloaded the Aligned app, you will receive part of this message through little nuggets and tips that I am allowed to share with people, and you will get the Archangel Metatron portion of the message, either through the Aligned app or through my YouTube, or social media shares. Thank you again for joining me. Oh my goodness. Okay, so before we get started in the energy insight, the full energy insight, Archangel Metatron, who was Enoch in the Bible, would like to share, would like me to channel a message from him. To do this, I use Amanda Ellis's Archangel Metatron Oracle cards, just to bring some clarity, just to show how easy it is to use, intuitively use. Oracle cards, they're a great tool to be able to help guide you along the way, give you some insight as to how to step into your power at any moment of your journey. So I love Oracle cards. Archangel Metatron. What would you like to share for the week of August 5th to 11th? Mirrors you. Mirrors you. Cosmos mirrors you. Interesting enough. So oh my goodness. When we are in our shadow moments, or the wide pathway, in the week of the waxing quarter moon, we are often have scattered energy because we're trying to control everything or trying to control things that are beyond what we should be controlling. And we're not in alignment with trusting ourselves, with trusting universe, with trusting that the resources we need will come when we need them. We're not trusting ourselves to honor our own space, honor the space of others, to honor our journey, to honor other people's journey. We're not trusting that we will find the words that we need to do that will honor ourselves and other people. When we're in this scattered energy, we are also communicating to the divine, to the universe, that life is chaotic, and it will continue to be chaotic for us until we can center ourselves and come into alignment with our energies and calm the inner. The outer world will continue to reflect what we are feeling in the inner. We are in constant communication with the universe, so the words we speak, the thoughts we think, they matter to how we feel about our life. So if we are expressing negativity, if we are thinking thoughts of negativity, then more negativity will flow in to confirm that. So that's not what I'm Archangel Metatron would like us to know that noticing those thoughts, noticing those words is important. Choosing to only speak positive but thinking negative only splits your energies and confuses, creating a very confusing life. One must honor and with integrity what they are speaking and thinking, and choose to do different. Choose to step into their power and break free of those old patterns. When we do this, when we do it this way, we shine a light through a diamond that has healing energy rays that go directly where they need to go to heal what they need to heal. If we align our beliefs, our thoughts, our emotions, our actions with how we want to creatively live our life, how we want to empower ourselves in showing up in our life, how we want to create deep roots and solid foundations for our life moving forward. This will help us align the energies and heal what we need to heal. Release what we need to release. And let go of the past that has been weighing us down. Thank you. Thank you, Metatron. Whew. Okay. The lower chakras. We are in the lower chakras. Not everyone likes this week. I'm just going to tell you. The lower chakras is our domain for our boundaries. So there may be triggers that come up around boundary issues. Honoring yours, honoring another person's will. It's our will. What are we willing to do in order to align our desires from our heart-centered desires? What are we willing to do in order to align with our heart-centered desires? How supported do we feel? Not only from other people, but also like how supported how much support do we accept? How supported do we feel from the universe? The limits. Are we limiting ourselves more than we think we are? Are we limiting how we are receiving from the universe? How are we limiting the love that we are accepting for ourselves? Resources. How much do we believe that the resources will be available, the resources we need will be available to us when we need it? That there is an infinite source of knowledge waiting for us and helping guide us through every moment. Space. Are we giving ourselves the space that we need? To honor ourselves and honor another person in any moment? Are we giving ourselves the space that we need to learn for our future? Are we giving ourselves the space that we need to release what we need to release that is blocking us from receiving? What I just showed you was a light mastery map, a portion of the light mastery map that is available on my website. It's a free download. You just sign up and you're shown how to create a login for the VIP portal that allows you to get access to all my free resources. Okay, so the overview for the week of the waxing quarter moon. Each of us have gone through a personal experience, spiritual experience, where we were asked to release deep wounds, old beliefs, and forgive others and ourselves for holding on to these things. Each of us. So while we felt like this was like a personal spiritual growth moment, it was. But each person in the world, on earth, was asked to do this. So we weren't alone during these moments. By doing this, we feel more complete and more whole and centered than ever before, and have entered this week with a chance to further break free of limiting beliefs that have kept us captive emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, but most of all limited our ability to tap into the infinite knowledge available to us all. I'm going to say that again. By doing this, by going through and successfully choosing to go through this spiritual experience, We feel more complete, more whole and centered than ever before, and have entered this week with a chance to further break free of limiting beliefs that have kept us captive emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, but most of all, limited our ability to tap into the infinite knowledge available to us all. For many, they will find themselves looking at their past and mourning loss. Loss of time, loss of people, loss of effort, loss of things, loss of opportunities. While you may honor these emotions, know that your spiritual transformation is preparing you for your new beginning, just as it has others. Many have subconsciously chosen to not break free of old beliefs, old patterns, and their generational wounds that they carry. And their choices will be honored as they are choosing not to enter the next great stage with us. We are entering a time of new leaders, new beginnings, new lands, and a shift of earthly resources that help us build heart-centered communities. There are 3 messages that I was given to help us release what is holding us back from receiving. Release what is blocking us from receiving. Number 1, the spiritual significances of what you are experiencing will help bring clarity to your mind. Allow yourself to release what is blocking you from receiving, and you will be led to a source of infinite knowledge worthy of receiving. You know, sometimes when I get to that point where it's like something's blocking me from receiving, if I don't know what that wall looks like, because it feels like a wall, I release the resistance from seeing that wall, from knowing what that wall is. And then I allow myself to just say, you know, whatever this is, I release it so that I can see what is beyond. It's like I give myself permission to release whatever it is. And then when I'm beyond that, I will actually look back and go, what was that? So that I can consciously release it further. So that I'm not repeating same patterns, same mistakes, well, there's no mistakes. There's only learning opportunities. So I'm not repeating that loop, that learning opportunity loop again. Number 2, many have been conditioned to not trust their own intuition. You are being asked to allow yourself to get curious and release these old beliefs around trusting yourself. When you do this, your uniquely creative source of knowledge and insight will be ignited, and this will help you lead the way for your future. Number 3, when you follow your heart and align with your heart's desires, you will find it easy to release what is blocking you from mental clarity. And that goes hand in hand with what I just said at the end of number 1. It was, you know, when it comes to being able to release, it is so much easier for me to release when I have whatever is there, and to let go and move past, or to release the block, whatever's blocking me. because I know that whatever pathway I am on in this moment, I am doing it because it aligns with my heart-centered desires. It aligns with how I want to show up in life. It aligns with who I want to be. It aligns with what I want to do to help others. And it aligns with the quality of life that I desire for myself. As I am being in my heart-centered space, I am aligned with my heart-centered space. And when I am doing the work consciously, walking in those moments, I know that whatever is blocking me from receiving is old stuff that doesn't align with who I am now. And so it's easier for me to just let it go. And when each time I do this, I gain more mental clarity as to my purpose. I gain more mental clarity as to why I am on the path that I'm on. I gain more mental clarity as to how why I needed to pause before reacting, why I needed to spend a moment to reflect on what was going on with me, what I was experiencing. Keep going. We are almost there. We're almost there. Keep going. Sending you all love. Take care. I love you all.